let's see. Maria's father, Paul Francis Formico, and his wife Sophia, and their daughter, Maria's sister Gianna, is here with us. With us also here today is Ben's other grandmother, Sylvia Hunt, David's mother, and who else? And cousins and aunts. Raise your hand, let us. With us here today in spirit is Dolores, Maria's grandmother, who could not join us today. Let's see, we are all here. Here we are. There's the rows. So let us gather a collective breath and claim this space as sacred as we welcome new life into this beloved community. We enter into this special ceremony to rededicate ourselves as parents, family members, and as members of this community, which shares in the common task of teaching all our children to cherish the gifts of life and the ways of a committed life. So I'm going to invite now all of our children, if they would like to come forward as they normally would, and come and just circle around and be close to Ben. You who are the closest in age, and you who will be learning and playing and growing and creating justice in the world together. It is good. Yes, have a seat. Make yourself comfortable. It is good that we be surrounded by you and your good wishes, because we also want you to know that the words we adults are saying to Ben are also meant for you. Because as Unitarian Universalists, we believe that every child born into the world needs the love and care we now promise Ben in this ritual. So if you'd like, imagine yourself as an 18-month-old child and know that you are loved. And so now we listen and begin. Maria and David, in bringing your child before us today, do you dedicate yourselves anew to support him in the pathways of truth, goodness, and love, that he might know his self-worth and reach for his highest potential? If so, please say we do. Do you aspire to continually remind yourselves that as well as being committed parents, you are also fallible human beings? And that such fallibility means that you owe yourselves regular doses of self-forgiveness, open and loving communication, mutual support, and a healthy sense of humor. We do. And what is the pledge you wish to make to Ben this morning?
We promise to love you unconditionally and give you the guidance and space you need to become your own positive force in the world.
Blessings upon you. May it always be so. Derek and Craig, as Benjamin's godparents, do you promise to smother this child with warm, wet kisses? Pamper him with praise? And guide him with your wisdom? And will you show Ben at every opportunity available to you the beauty of the world, the joy of learning, and the delight of just being who he is? And what words do you have for Ben this morning?
Hi, Benjamin. Hi, Benjamin. So last Sunday was Christmas, and I'm guessing you got quite a few gifts. Some of them you probably knew exactly what to do with. And I'm guessing you got a couple of gifts that you weren't quite sure what to do with what you got.
Well, today's kind of one of those second kind of gifts. You're getting a blessing from Craig and me. What's that?
It means that we care about you enough to say we want to be part of your life for the long haul.
From a time when a day, or even a church service, seems to go on forever and ever. Through a time when a day seems to go by in a flash.
Beyond your mom and dad, your grandparents, and your great-grandparents, we also will be with you.
In the good times, the tough times.
In the sad times and the happy times.
And Benjamin, this is really important. If you ever doubt, Benjamin, that you're a very precious child of God, and that you are very, very, very much loved, if you ever have any questions or worries about your life, or worries and questions about the world, know that you can always come to us.
We are a place you will find love and support, and although we won't have all the answers to all of life's tough questions, we will always be truthful to you.
Benjamin, today is the day of your blessing. In truth, you are already blessed, and you are a blessing to the world.
Everyone said,
Amen.
Now it is my pleasure to dedicate this child. If I could borrow my hand. Remember this, Benjamin? Your parents wanted to give you names which reflected what a precious gift you are to them, and how committed they are to listening to and guiding you in the ways of love and kindness, like the wind and the air that surrounds us everywhere we go and never leaves us. So Benjamin, you were born in June of 2015, but in February, on Valentine's Day to be exact, your parents were celebrating their love and anticipating your arrival in San Francisco. And while they were walking and talking and wondering what you would be like and what they might name you, they heard a mother calling out to her son, "Benjamin, Benjamin." And at the time, they didn't think much about it. After all, it was just a name they heard in a crowd on the wind. But 3 months later, on June 5th, the day you were born, the time had finally come to give you a name. And it was then your parents, Maria and David, took a moment and then claimed the name which seemed to claim you. It is a strong name, I know through direct experience. And it means favored one. Child, your name is Benjamin. You are favored and you are precious. Benjamin, you have also been given another very special name, Francis, which was the name of both your mother's beloved grandfather, William Francis, and her father, Paul Francis. Benjamin Francis, your last name is Hunt, which is a name your parents decided to share to make a common bond between them, a common bond called family, which they have found in one another, and now you too. May the strength of your family love nurture you all the days of your life. Benjamin Francis Hunt. And now I take this rose, a symbol of your life, a symbol of all life gathered by this community, and I touch you upon your eyes and your ears. And may you see and hear life's beauty amid its noise and challenges. And I touch you upon your head and your mouth, a blessing for the joys of thinking and learning and for the courage to speak the truth in all things. And Benjamin, I touch you upon your hands. May you discover the passing pleasures and the lasting satisfactions of work that is rewarding and creative and purposeful. Blessings upon you, Benjamin Francis Hunt. You are now so named in the spirit of loving kindness. To the congregation, in bringing their child before this congregation today, Maria and David have affirmed the importance not only of family, but also of religious community in Benjamin's life. So in doing so, they entrust a part of the joy and responsibility of his upbringing to our care, asking that we support them and impart to him those values that promote a community of love, mutual dignity, and respect for all beings, and a conscious compassion in living. So I ask all of you who are willing and able to rise in spirit and body, and to speak these words of dedication found on the insert of your order of service. By this
Service of dedication, we commit ourselves to the nurture of this child, Benjamin Francis Hunt. We dedicate our hearts to caring for him, to be present for him him and for his parents, David and Maria Hunt, in the years to come. May we be worthy guardians and teachers to him, and to all children entrusted to our care, instilling respect and building trust as they grow in body, mind, and spirit. May we be a religious community where they will know kindness, be embraced by love, be held in the hands of peace, and learn to walk in the path of justice. May this be our promise and our prayer to this child and to all our children. Amen.
May it be so, amen, and blessed be. And let us sing together, I Know This Rose Will Open, number 396.